sports fans, and welcome to the premiere of Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday. Week 1 has arrived, and the regular NFL football season begins today, and we'll talk about that, and we'll go all around the NFL. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Trivia question. Which Browns QB quarterback holds the record for career average yards per pass attempt? And I'll have the answer later in the broadcast. Well, as I've said, week 1 is here. The regular season begins today. The Browns will take on the Pittsburgh Steelers at home at First Energy Stadium in the season opener, which is also their home opener as well. Tyrod Taylor will be the Browns' starting QB. I feel the Browns really need to win this game. It's not a must-win, but I feel they need to win this game. And are scared of opening day losses. Everyone I know are picking the Browns to win, even though a lot of people are saying the Steelers are going to win today's game. But I strongly feel that the Browns are going to win this game today by a field goal, and I say by a field goal, 24-21. Now, what do the Browns need to do to win this game? And I feel the Browns need to have a strategy set up to win today's game. The Browns need to jump on the Steelers early, and they need to score first. They also need to put the pressure on the Steelers QB, Ben Roethlisberger, and not give him so much room to run. And the offense and defense need to really step it up and make the plays and not turn the ball over. And there has to be no penalties whatsoever. And the running backs and the offensive linemen and linebackers and all the players, they need to really keep the ball in play and keep the ball in front of them. And and Taylor needs to run the pocket. They need to find a way to make plays and score. They need to come out and really dominate this game. And Antonio Brown and Denzel is really going to be, it's going to be Antonio Brown versus Denzel Ward, I think. And Denzel Ward needs to keep the ball in front of him. They need to find ways to make the plays. They've got to make them hard. They make consistent hard plays. And they've got to come out and really dominate today's game. And I really feel that even though people are saying this is going to be a loss in week 1, I feel the Browns are going to win this game. I really feel that the Browns are going to win this game today. And we'll see if they just do that. Elsewhere in the NFL, week 1, the Vikings will take on the 49ers in Minnesota today. And I feel Minnesota is going to win this one by far because I think they are going to be right back in the thick of it come playoff time. But don't count the 49ers out because they could have one of those years that could be a breakout year for them. They could really step it up this year. You never know. And I feel that Minnesota's quarterback is really going to dominate today. Their players are going to dominate today, and I think they're going to take this one. The New Orleans Saints will take on the Bucs in New Orleans today, and I feel the Bucs are going to have their hands full with quarterback Drew Brees. And I feel the Saints take this one in week 1. Now, I feel that we already have one game that's already gone final from Thursday night. The defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles, beat the Atlanta Falcons 18-12 Thursday night in Philadelphia. And it was a low-scoring affair, but Philadelphia really came out and it was going seesawing back and forth, but Philly came out on top. Atlanta just could not hold on to the lead, and they just could not come back and win it. I really feel that Philadelphia really played hard, and it was a really hard-fought victory for the Eagles in that one. Now, the Colts will play Cincinnati in Indianapolis today, and I'm picking the Bengals to go down in 7 this year, but Indianapolis is tough at home, and I feel Indianapolis is going to take this one by far. And their quarterback is really, I think, going to come out and they need to really come out and really dominate early, I think. And I think Indianapolis is going to do just that. The Baltimore Ravens take on the Buffalo Bills today in Baltimore, and I feel Baltimore's going to take it. I mean, any team could be any given team on Sunday, but Baltimore has really got to come out and dominate this game early, because they're going to really have to really show that they're a playoff contender, and I feel Baltimore needs to really come out and dominate this game early, and they need to keep the Buffalo's quarterback on the ground, and I think I feel Baltimore is going to take this one today. The Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be taking on the New York Giants in Jacksonville today, or at Giants Stadium in the Meadowlands, excuse me. No, it's in Jacksonville. My mistake. It's in Jacksonville today. And I feel the Giants, I don't feel have a chance. I feel they might have a chance, but they might not. But I feel Jacksonville is going to take it, that they're going to win this one. And the Giants, if they want to win, though, they've got to come out and dominate early, because the Jacksonville Jaguars are tough at home. But you never know. I feel that the Jacksonville Jaguars are really going to take this one. The New England Patriots are going to take on the Houston Texans in New England, and I feel by far New England is going to win this one by far, because they are tough at home, and Tom Brady, I really think it's going to be a hard-fought game for them, and I really think that they are going to take it in Week 1. The Tennessee Titans are taking on the Miami Dolphins in Miami, and this is my long shot of the week. I feel that because it's in Miami, and I feel Tennessee is an underdog in this one, and I feel that Miami is an underdog, but it's on Miami's turf, and I feel that the Miami Dolphins are going to take this one, because Miami is tough at home, and I feel Miami is going to take this game. The LA Chargers, formerly known as the San Diego Chargers, are taking on Kansas City today in LA. And I feel by far the Chargers are going to take this one, because it's on their turf. But Kansas City, you never know, could come out and win this one. And if they do, they've got to dominate. And their offensive defenses really have to come out and dominate early. And their quarterback has really got to be within the pocket. And they have not got to. They need to not turn the ball over. And I think the Chargers are going to win this one in Week 1. And these are the late games now I'm talking about. The Denver Broncos are playing the Seattle Seahawks in Denver. Now the Seahawks have had a good team, and they've been a playoff contender through a lot of years. And I feel that although Denver is tough at home in the Mile High City, and I feel Denver's going to take this one in Week 1 by far. I really think Denver is, because it's on their turf. But you never know. Seattle could come out and win this one. You never know. The Carolina Panthers are taking on the Dallas Cowboys in Carolina today. And I feel that Dallas this is going to be a hard season for them. But they will win some games, but I don't think they're going to win Week 1's game. I think Carolina is going to take it. The Arizona Cardinals are taking on the Washington Redskins in Arizona today, and I think Arizona is going to take this one by far. But you never know. But Washington could come out and have a breakout game. They could take this one. But I do feel that it's on Arizona's turf, and I think Arizona's going to come out and they're going to win this ball game. All right, we are up to the Sunday night game this week, and it's Green Bay and their arch rival, the Chicago Bears. And it's in Green Bay, and I feel that by far that Green Bay is going to take this game. Aaron Rodgers is going to dominate this game, and I feel the Packers are going to dominate this game tonight, because being at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, I feel that the Packers are going to take this one. And I really feel that they are going to, by far, take it. The Detroit Lions, we must focus on the two, and now we are up to the two Monday night games. And I feel the first one, Detroit and the Jets. Now, being a Monday night game, Detroit I cannot go against Detroit on a Monday night, even though it's in Detroit and the Jets are the underdog, but I am going with the Detroit Lions to win this one because I feel that it's a Monday night game. You can't go against Detroit on a Monday night. And the other one, the Oakland Raiders are playing the LA Rams in Oakland, and I feel by far the Oakland Raiders are going to take this one. I mean, I would go against the Rams, but Oakland is tough at home, and you can't go against them on a Monday night either. So you really got to go with the I got to go with the Oakland Raiders on this one. We'll get back to talking NFL football in just a second. But first, it's time now for the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Sunday trivia question. Which Browns QB holds the record for career average yards per pass attempt? If you said Otto Graham, you are correct. While most of Graham's sensational records have been surpassed in the modern era, he still holds the record for NFL career average yards gained per pass attempt with 8.98 yards pass attempt. I'll have another NFL football question next Sunday, actually Thursday night. I'll have one for Thursday Night Football on Scout Sports 101 NFL Thursday Night Football pregame show and postgame show, and next Sunday as well. So stay tuned for that. So stay tuned for that as well. Now, as I've said, I do not have a guest today because I was not able to get anybody. My friend Matt Murphy had a commitment going on, but I will have him next week on week 2 when the Browns will take on the Saints. And I feel that a lot of these games today could go either way, because as we know, any team can beat any given team on any given Sunday. Now, I feel that for my playoff predictions, I feel that Philadelphia is going to be back in there, and so is Minnesota. And I feel that the Cincinnati Bengals are going to be in the playoffs as well as the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I do feel the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be back in there as well, and the New Orleans Saints and the New England Patriots. And I feel Green Bay will be back in there as well. I feel that, and I also feel the Seattle Seahawks will be in there, and I think the Kansas City Chiefs will get in there as a wild card, and I feel that the Oakland Raiders will get in there as a wild card as well. And I feel those are my playoff predictions. Now, for the AFC Championship game, for the division games, I say, for the playoffs, I'm not going to say division yet, but for the AFC, I'm going to say Philadelphia and Green Bay and for the AFC Championship, excuse me, I'm going to do a little bit of a rematch, Philadelphia and Minnesota again, and the New England Patriots, and also the Jacksonville Jaguars as well. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to say this time, I know Philly's looking to repeat as Super Bowl champions this year, but I am going to say that right now, I'm going to say it's going to be a Super Bowl rematch again, the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. But right now, it's a long way until we know who it's going to be between now and February. So, we're going to have to wait and see through all 16 weeks of the NFL season who will make the NFL playoffs and the championship games and the Super Bowl as well. So, these games could go either well today in week 1. And I am going to take a short break to download this to my YouTube channel, and I will come back with the rest of the Scott Sports 1 NFL Football Sunday pregame show in just a few moments. So I will be right back right after this.